Welcome back to Adventure 82. As you can probably hear, we're in the train station. We're in Darlington train station. First time I've been here. A lot of history to this station. So we will definitely do a video on this station at some point. However, back to today. So today, we're actually off to Whitby. Which involves getting a train from here at Darlington to Middlesbrough and catching a connection at Middlesbrough to get down to Whitby. Once we get there, I'm hoping to take a look at the Abbey, possibly go on the North Yorkshire Moors Railway, we'll see, and sample this Whitby fish and chips. Everybody since I've moved to Yorkshire has told me how good it is, but there is one catch. It's grey as you like outside. It was raining when we left West Whitton. It's supposed to rain again around 11 o'clock lunchtime. So I'm waiting to see whether the weather's going to hold out or not. But either way, this is Adventure 82. We're off to Whitby. Let's see how it goes.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end.
Right, so as you've just seen, we've pulled out of Darlington, and very scenic. A lot of the railways are around this neck of the woods, but looming in the distance is those dodgy clouds. See, there you go, we've got clearing that I can tell you about. That is what's going to make or break our holiday, I believe. Erica has also robbed my phone.
Yeah,
why are you robbing the phone? So, right. I'll be back. Panic issued for you there. You've not had to give the tickets on the phone before.
You were just videoing and chatting away, and I had no idea what the bloody hell I was doing.
I'm meant to engage with my audience. Well, I have to engage with you all the time. I don't have the choice.
Well, she's your wife. You should be engaging in her and that's anything else.
She's doing a video on this as well, on exploring with Charlotte. So if you want to watch the kids
I had
version.
to change it because somebody rudely steal my channel.
And Blaze is with us. Blaze hiding in his hoodie. Lydia's here, looking quite cool with their blue hair sticking out from her beanie. Right. So this train stops, like I mentioned, at Middlesbrough, and then we switch from Middlesbrough to the train down to Whitby. So, unless something very interesting happens, I will see you at Middlesbrough station. Right, so we've made it to Middlesbrough station. Not been here before. Looking at the screen there, looks like we've got to wait until about 19 minutes past 10, and it's currently 10 to 10, so we've got about half an hour's wait before the train to Whitby gets here. But otherwise, it's a very pretty station actually. Massive freight train, and it is really long. Still going. How long does it go on for? Look at it. How long is it? See, up here in the north, there's still quite a lot of stuff moved by train. Look at that. Diesel train on the end. That's awesome. So, apparently, Middlesbrough station good for spotting freight trains. That's pretty awesome and cool. So, first looks at Middlesbrough station. It's actually, for a little station, it's not massive. It's actually quite nice. You can see there's some history to it. And you can also see this, which I'm guessing is part of the original building. Don't know what it was. It's clearly, like a lot of stations, this I reckon probably looked a lot grander in the day because they've added this knot through this here themselves. And you can see where it used to connect up top, and they've taken all that off. I'm guessing maybe they redid the overhead awnings, maybe. But yeah, so we've got to go now and wait for our Whitby station, and yeah, I'll see you on the next train, unless I find something extremely interesting here at Middlesbrough, although it does have a waiting room across on the way on the other platform. That might be interesting to have a look at, but we'll see. Right, so I said I would see you on the train unless there was something very interesting at Middlesbrough Station. We found something very interesting at Middlesbrough Station. The underpass to get to platform 1 from platform 2, Blaze is trying to peer in, there you go, now she's on camera, is stunning. Look at this sandstone stonework and the tiling. I'm not sure where that goes, but that's quite cool. So this must be the main entrance. Platform 1's this way. Look at that. Right, so there's definitely some history to Middlesbrough Station. I shall have to put this on the list for research. See, this is all sandstone too. So I'm guessing this was originally the main entrance into the station from this side. And you can see platform 2, which is where we need to go across that side afterwards, back to where we got off actually, to get our train. But in here, that's awesome. You can't see this detail from the other side. It's even got, look, the old ticket office. That's so cool. To Whitby. We're out on here for the next hour and a half or so. A lot of abandoned line and route along here. So I've decided next project will be, as well as continuing to follow the old Wensleydale line, we're going to start doing, I think, the Darlington and Stockton line and the spurs that came off of it. If you guys think that's a good idea, let me know. We now have a plan of attack for what I'm going to show you in Whitby, and there might actually be an extra video out of this as well, because we've just found, or to say Erica found something on Google Maps that Paul I did videos with back in Jersey on the German bunkers will find very interesting. But yeah, apart from any interesting bits along the line that might be worth showing you, I'll see you at Whitby Station.
Daddy, no. Daddy,
Charlotte's sat here adjusting her hair for the public on her video.
No, I'm not. Daddy, stop it. Daddy, stop
Right.
doing me.
This is funny. Look, she's stolen my camera, lady. Chocolate Star.
Yep.
Yeah, she's stolen my camera, lady.
Milky Way stars.
And
I have, look, I'm
she's
happy to do Charlotte instead.
see, if you get a bad video this time, it's Charlotte's fault.
You can do that, bro.
See, look, she's adjusting her hair.
I like it.
It's only a second video. She'll be using hairspray and like a hairbrush and everything soon. She'll be wanting a stylist. I think that she's blooming Holly Willoughby next. Right, anyway, we're at a station called James Cook. I don't even know this station existed. It looks like it's in the middle of nowhere. Oh, it must be not in the middle of nowhere, because it's only sticking out from there. But, interesting. I will definitely have to do some research on the Stockton to Darlington line, won't I? hooked into Darlington Light, something we're definitely going to do without Charlotte. This won't feature on Exploring with Charlotte. Right. I suppose we'll let Charlotte get back to her public. See you at Whitby. Right, so we're back off the train. We're now at Whitby. That felt like a long ride after a while, but it was quite a nice ride. But again, you can see the sandstone architecture. It's really quite pretty. There's two ways out, this way and this way. Never been here before. I have no way of knowing which way I need to go out because my phone's decided to be an arse. So, I'm gonna have to guess. I'd imagine that one, so we're gonna try that one and see how we get on. But I'll see you in a minute, and hopefully we'll get to see this. That's the famous Whitby Abbey, but we'll see. Right, so successfully made my way out the station. Whitby Abbey is just up here. There's also a Captain Cook Museum, which apparently we have to go to because Erica kind of insists. We will be back to Whitby at some point. If you notice on the station here, it says, you'll see there, you've got the logo for National Rail, but you've also got another one there, a little kind of oval shape. It says NYMR in it. That's because the North Yorkshire Moors Railway also terminates here at Whitby. The main line railway actually meets twice with the North and North Yorkshire Moors Railway, once here at Whitby and once slightly earlier down the line, further down the line depending which direction you're going, to Gromont. So with that in mind, that's what we're going to be doing next. When we come back next to Whitby, we're going to do a separate video for the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. They have some stunning trains. If I get a chance to shoot you any footage of the trains before we leave, just the station will do. But aside from that, the next place we're heading is up there. I'm not quite sure how we get up there yet, but that's where we're going next. And then, yeah, we've got the surprise. I've got to go film for Paul before we leave, so I'll do that as well. I'm not sure this will all be one video or whether I might have to do a separate video for Paul's surprise. I guess time will tell. Right, so making our way to the Abbey. Really busy here today. This reminds me of a 1980 St Helier back in Jersey. This is how packed St Helier always used to be back in the day. I don't know, look, they've got pirate boat trips. That's something new. Right, so we've got to go over this bridge. Now it looks like, yeah, once upon a time this bridge would have moved. Gates would have shut. I bet it still does actually, probably. Gates would shut and then the bridge would move to our taller ships through. From the looks of it, it looks like it's a lift-up bridge, so these would lift up vertically, a bit like Tower Bridge in London, and then that would let the bigger boats through. You can see the gap here where it would come apart. So that's quite cool. So, yes, this way to the Abbey, and then I've got to climb, apparently, one hell of a staircase, but we'll see about that. But for now, to apparently the 199 steps up to the Abbey. Right, so we've made it to the village, about to go up to town. I've got to go up those. Apparently, like I said, there's 199 of them. I'm not going to count them and just try and get up. So, here we go. on my hat because it's so windy. Right, so hopefully you can hear me. There's quite a lot of wind up here. But even on a grey day like today, and it's actually started raining a bit, it's really hard to find a view that isn't pleasant. So in front of me, you have the world's best view over the Whitby. Just over to my side here is where the Abbey is. That's where we're going to go in a minute. And then behind me, you have a view out to sea, and then the coastline just over there. So this is St Mary's Church, and then we've got the Abbey, which is actually itself ruins, which is just over this way here. So we're going to go look at both of those now. Hopefully the wind won't ruin this too much. We'll see when I get back. We're at the entrance to Whitby Abbey. There's a store in here, so if you want to go have a look at the store and stuff, you can go in there. You go to the actual Abbey, you have to go through here. It's owned by English Heritage, and there's a small admission charge. So that's what we're going to do, and then we will show you the Abbey. The wind's a little less strong up here, but I don't know whether that's because we're being sheltered by the big wall. So it might well be that by the time we actually get in to where the Abbey is on the edge of the coastline, that the wind comes back, but we'll see. It's worth noting also that if you're pardon me, a bit fitter than I am, which I'm trying to get because me and Eric want to start doing hiking, there's a hike called the Whitby Way, which was recently done by another YouTube channel, a guy called Hayes Outdoors, which we follow, and it starts at York Minster and it finishes here at Whitby Abbey, which is quite the walk. And those stairs that we just came up, I can tell you, the last thing you want if you've walked all the way here from York. But to the Abbey. Right, so we've made it up to the Abbey. As you can tell, the wind is back because I've had my hat on. I've already lost it. So we'll have a look around this Abbey. Eric has been waiting about 2 years to come and see the Abbey. So I'll just turn you around and we'll have a look at the Abbey. So this was one of many abbeys that fell into disrepair thanks to Henry VIII when he went round changing everybody to being Catholic and went round destroying the monasteries. And this was one of those victims. So the fact that there's actually anything left at all is incredible in itself. St Mary's Church down there escaped because it wasn't really as much of an issue. I think St Mary's Church actually was Catholic, I'm not sure. I'll see if I can find out if the video goes out. But it's an incredible place to look at, and it's really quite intact at the back here. I mean, considering its age and everything, only thing bothering me today is whether or not the wind's ruining the audio on this, because I don't know. But otherwise, pretty nice. Like, you get patches like this, see, where the wind's gone. And you can probably hear me quite clearly now. And that's because you've got these big solid walls that didn't fall back when it was being destroyed. There's also a gated off bit in the corner here. What's this? So right, well, there's a pole in the middle of there, and you can see the little holes that gradually work their way around the pole. At least I can. I don't know if you can. GoPros aren't good in low light, but if you can, those holes would have held beams in, so that would have been a spiral staircase going up to the top of there at one point. I'm not sure when that was. These sections here look like there was something inserted in there. I don't know if that was just where they're taking out sandstone, or there was some kind of religious picture or something on the wall, and then they've removed it during the demolition. But because these were just really quite badly assaulted. So look at the roof on this. This would have been so grand in its day when it was all in one piece. It's still to be, because I mean it's quite a grand structure like this is a ruin, so in one piece it would have been absolutely stunning. So if any of you have ever visited York Minster, that's kind of what you'd have been looking at the time, but not now. It's a lovely, lovely thing though. It's a shame I can't actually get the drone out, but it's too windy. The drone will just get murdered. The other problem with solo casting and the camera, or the GoPro anyway, is that it has an awful habit of making a lot of areas black to the GoPro, but then bringing my big camera isn't always helpful because it's quite awkward to get around, and at the moment I can't actually use it anyway because the tripod's broken. If I was to quote my granddad, they don't make stuff like they used to. But anyway, you have to pardon the coughing. Yeah. So, we've got a pillar here, so you can see this came right out to here. Now I don't know, I mean looking at the footprint here, I would say that once upon a time this staircase was indoors, so if I stand here, the other wall's over there, this would have been, yeah, probably about the same kind of footprint as you got from, or you still have, should I say, from York Minster. Which I've been to. I've not videoed that. I wasn't doing YouTube at the time, so we will go back to York Minster and film that for you. But yeah, York Minster is having some refurb work done as well at the moment, which is why we will pop and have a look at that though. St Mary's Church down the way just said it's having some refurb work done. We will pop in and have a look inside though. Can't really shoot the architecture so much because it's got scaffold on it. The views up here are stunning. I need to come back. I mean, I've not done anything else yet because obviously we plan to go and see the Captain Cook Museum with you guys, and we plan to try these world famous Whitby fish and chips with you guys, and then I've got the surprise if I've got time for Paul. Otherwise I'll have to do that when we come back. But I definitely need to come back to Whitby, whether it's to film or not. It's already high on my list of places to be. I can see why not many people move away from here. If they've got employment and stuff, then you wouldn't. It's a bit like Jersey really, isn't it, you know? Yorkshire's wonderful and I love Yorkshire. There'll always be a special place in my heart though for Jersey. But then I think Yorkshire's still a bit more free than the island is that I left. That's nothing to do with this though. So, there's a building over there, I'm not sure what that is. We'll go and see what that is. And yeah, but just check out this view. Stunning. And the carvings, you don't see those when you come in because that's where you come in, so you don't see those carvings. But they're absolutely insane. Right, I know you're not seeing me much on the video today, but that's because Erica's been helping Charlotte, who's filming her own video for our channel, as I mentioned on the train. So she's kind of disappeared off. Blade's doing his own thing. I didn't go too close to the entrance because I'll probably lose my hat again, and I've actually finally been able to let go of it. But like I say, these carvings get a bit closer for you now. Really quite stunning things. So yeah, we'll go see what this building is because I'm curious. Right, so I found our mystery, or the solution to our mystery anyway. So I was wondering what this building was here, as you're aware. It has been sold. See, there's a sign here. Couldn't see it from over there. It says museum, shop, and exits, you go out this way. I'm guessing once upon a time maybe that would have been filled with water. I can't imagine it was always cobbles. Not like that anyway. Who knows? Maybe we'll learn something new. There's a stone man there though. And that's the other entrance I showed you there. So you can come into the shop without paying the entrance fee to get to the Abbey, but if you actually want to get in and see the Abbey like we've done, you need to pay for that. But surprisingly, one thing I've learnt whilst I'm here already is I missed the seagulls, which is really odd. Not many people would miss seagulls, but I missed the seagulls. Don't get me wrong, I don't regret moving to North Yorkshire, and I don't regret moving to the countryside. But yeah, I missed the seagulls. The architecture, even on the shop building though, is stunning. So I guess what we'll do is then Abbey Museum and shop, out that way, back down the evil stairs, whilst stopping on the way down towards the evil stairs to go to the church, and then, like I say, either fish and chips or the Captain Cook Museum, whichever comes first. I'll see you down there. Right, so before we leave the Abbey behind, I thought I'd just film this video they've got for me in the museum here that National Trust have done. Sorry, National Heritage have done. It shows you how the Abbey's gone through its stages of its life, because it started out quite small and then got to the impressive size it was before then it fell into disrepair and Henry VIII happened. So, right, so if I turn around, I'll show you this video. So you can see here, so I mean, it was quite a small, modest little building originally, the Abbey. And you'll see how, as time goes on, different bits get removed and then they get replaced with something really quite substantial compared to what was originally there. What I didn't notice until you look at this property, if you see here at the moment there's a gap between these two buildings, because this has obviously got windows in it. That is now about to go, and they're going to replace the central section with a new section so that they can then attach the two sections together, so you get the extra bit of roof in here. And that is how you end up with the basics of it's starting to look more like an abbey now, like you would expect, like York Minster is the prime example. And then this bit here took much longer, if you're reading the bit at the bottom, to be done. And then they finished that bit, see, in 1470. So all in all, it took 250 years to rebuild the entire abbey. That's some commitment. So yeah, 250 years. I can't imagine people putting that amount of effort 250 years into building anything now. But right, with that in mind, yeah, we'll go down now and have a look at the church. This is interesting. That's the first church I've come across. It's got its own gift shop. And look at the size of that rock. That's pretty cool. Alright. Look at this.
Come on, let's go around the church. Look careful, you alright?
Yeah.
Got more books and stuff here. So yeah, it's got its own gift shop. I wouldn't have thought that for a church. I wonder if it's actually used as a church anymore. But look at this. It's something else again, it's quite grand. The second floor added at some point, I think. But it's really quite an impressive thing. And then down here, that's where the altar would be. You can see where the restoration work's going on. So I have to come back and do a better video of this. But otherwise, it's a stunning thing. No crest up there, see, like 1840. So this has been here for some time. I think you can get upstairs, unfortunately, but that's pretty cool. Right, so that's St Mary's Church. We'll come back when it's been restored maybe and see what it used to look like with its altar in place, but for now I'll leave you with that. That's pretty cool too. Hello, so I'm in my kind of new computer editing room. As you can see, there, computers. I'm in the middle of editing this video, the one I'm about to put this clip into. So as you can see, we've been to Whitby. The wind was horrendous, the crowds were worse. Yeah, it was interesting. Whitby's a lovely place. We really enjoy being there. We are definitely going to go back, like I mentioned previously in this video. Definitely on a quieter day, just for my own sanity. Had I not been concentrating so much on filming for you guys, I wouldn't have got through that. So to you guys, thank you for that. And also thank you to Erica, because without her I probably wouldn't have made it out the train station doors. I was ready to turn around and go back on the train again. So you would have had a video at all. But yeah, so this video, just like kind of me when I start talking, went on a bit. So I've had to split it up into two pieces. So this is where this one ends, where you've got the Abbey, the journey there. I didn't film the journey back. And the evil stairs, as I called them in the video, and St Mary's Church. So when we come back next week, we will be looking at the second half of this video, which will be the Thomas Cook Museum, which was actually not Thomas Cook, James Cook Museum. My head. Right. So yeah, Captain James Cook's Museum. I can get it right on occasion. And we'll also be trying the famous Whitby fish and chips, which was fun as well. I did that was probably maybe the Abbey slightly better than the fish and chips. It's hard to call. They both got me out the crowds. Historically, definitely the Abbey's more interesting, but the fish and chips is just tasty. Let me know which one you think's better. Anyway, so now I'm done being weird. Yeah, we'll call this video, pause this video here. We'll pick it up next week. I'm out again this week filming a few more for you, so we've got this in the pipeline. I did say I was going to be filming every day throughout the rest of August. I haven't been able to manage that. There's been a lot of stuff going on, especially inside this noggin, that causes me so much grief. With the universal credit and stuff, and yeah, I wasn't in the right place to be filming, so if I had filmed it wouldn't have been anything worthwhile for you guys, so I just didn't. But we will be now resuming uploads, so to stop people being messed around, we're going to go and start now with the Wednesday, the Sunday and Wednesday thing. So you've got this one now on Sunday, which is really weird for me to say, because as I'm editing this, it's not Sunday, it's Monday. Anyway, so you've got this one now on Sunday. You've got another video coming on Wednesday. I don't know what that will be yet. And then the second part of this will be next Sunday. There's a lot of fats I found to chew on that we can use to make videos out of. Erica's got some stuff she wants to do for you guys as well. A lot of the camping orientating stuff is definitely going to be on Erica's side. I will be involved because I just end up being involved. So lots of good stuff to come for you. I'm hoping that this is helping build a wider audience for the channel, whilst also encompassing what the people who've been watching me since day one have been enjoying. But otherwise, have a lovely rest of your week. I will see you on Wednesday with something I probably haven't even filmed yet. And we'll see this on Sunday. But until then, you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.